Today we are here in Tomorrowland to enter the grid through a Grid Digitization Portal. What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I'll show you. Today is a day of revenge. It seems like Matt is trying to get back at me for buying too much Tron merchandise because he himself is going to do the Tron Identity Program, which if you guys don't know, it's basically you can build your own action figure, and the action figure has your face. So if you know, this is like the top of my useless junk that I want, and Matt is taking it from me. What do you have to say for yourself?
Like the booths that you go in to do
it.
That's pretty cool.
You're like going in space or something, digitized.
Digitization portal.
Digitation, but I can't digitize, Matt's digitizing. But that being said, we're here, we're at the launch depot, we're gonna check in, we're gonna see what this entails. Sadly, I'm gonna have to sit behind and be jealous and watch him, but I think it'll be a good experience. Are you excited?
I'm excited, yeah.
I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right, so is this one of you doing the reservation?
Yes, I'm gonna.
All right.
This is going to be your user key. Keep this with you throughout your whole experience because it's going to have your unique user ID on there to claim your thing and to activate it.
Thank you so much.
So this will be your digitization portal. I'll let you know a couple things before we get started. To start, you're going to touch the screen, put your user key on the top right portion, and hold it there until you get access granted.
All right.
If you have any questions, just let me know.
All right, so pretty soon what happens is Matt's actually inside of that chamber there, and in that chamber, I guess they scan your face. So this is extremely cool. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this at some point, but the jealousy is definitely here. Access granted.
Welcome, user. In this experience, users will digitize themselves into a program of their choosing. In this process, user's image and voice will be captured. Users will also select their program helmet, body type, and team color. For optimum digitization, please stand on the disc and look straight ahead. You will be making 3 facial expressions. Follow the visual guide for optimal capture.
Continue.
You will now select your program's helmet.
Ooh, so we got 4 different helmets. I think I'm gonna go with this one because I feel like it closely resembles the one they have out there. Kind of neat. Continue.
You will now select your program's body type.
Ooh, this one's kind of cool.
You will now select your program's team color.
Ooh, let's go with red because you can't get that out there.
Begin command input for your program. Please choose 6 phrases. See you on the grid.
See you on the grid. Let's go with it.
Beware the recognizer.
Beware the recognizer.
Initiate light cycle run.
Initiate light cycle run.
Greetings, user.
Greetings, user.
Assemble the team.
Assemble the team. Hey, this is kind of fun.
Unidentified users detected.
Unidentified users detected.
Congratulations, user. You have now completed the Tron Identity Program. Your program will be available for retrieval at the extraction portal later today. This portal will now begin to close.
Thank you.
That was actually pretty cool. That was more of an experience than I expected it to be. Like, it was more customizable than I was expecting.
Why are you doing this to me?
I liked that.
I don't like that.
I don't know. We'll see about the next part to see if it's like really worth $90. That is a lot of money. I think it was like $95 after tax.
But they said you have to wait like an hour and a half.
Yeah, they said it's going to be an hour and a half until my program will be ready. So we'll see what happens, but that was pretty cool.
An hour waiting anticipation.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, standing over here while we were waiting for our identity program to be ready, Space Mountain just reopened. It's listing a wait time of 70 minutes, but we just walked right on. There was absolutely no one in line. We walked right on. That was pretty cool. We couldn't film it because you can't film Space Mountain.
We could if we brought chest mount.
Yeah, you can't do it without a chest mount. Yeah. Are you excited to see my identity program, Goo?
I'm currently looking for a reservation. Look.
There you go.
I want to. It's a lot of money, but I don't know. But this is not fair. I feel like you're toying with me. You're playing with me. What do you have to say?
Well, what about your bag and your identity disc and all the other junk you bought?
I should be allowed to buy junk.
Well, so should I.
Wait a minute. Ah.
No, Goo's gonna cut me up. He's mad at me. Well, I guess we're gonna hang out here for a little bit, wait for my identity program to be ready, and we will see you in 1 hour. You ready, Goo?
Why do I always have to be ready for this? You should be the one ready.
I'm ready.
I'm not.
Let's go.
Look at this pin.
Gosh.
Honestly, the merchandise is the good enjoyment of merchandise.
Yeah.
But apparently when Matt did it, they gave him like a credit card.
Yeah, so this is like this is my identity right here.
Yeah.
So I just scan this again, I think.
Yeah.
And that's how I'll be able to get my program. There you go.
They should have given you a disc. Like a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
disc.
yeah.
I hope you get to keep that. That's fun.
Hopefully.
There you go.
Look, it says Ecom Tomorrowland Division, Orlando, Florida. Is Ecom the business?
Yeah,
from...
it's the business that runs the Tron.
Okay,
Like
okay.
the Tron is the video game.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that's the business that like operates it.
So this is the
Yeah.
Tomorrowland division of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And there you go.
So there you go. I think basically how this works is you do your thing over here, and then when you are ready, right behind the guy holding up his disc is actually where you pick up your program. Looks like Matt's ready.
I'm gonna get you to go ahead and tap it and hold it there for about 3 to 5 seconds for me, please.
So he's tapping it.
All right, and then I'm gonna get you to take a step back for me, step behind this blue line there so you can record it. Go ahead and tap it on there for me. And yours is coming.
Thank you.
Yep.
Stand by.
Oh.
Aperture clear. Initiating 3, 2, 1.
It looks just like him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
Oh
no.
That's awesome.
Yours should be coming.
Yeah. All right.
All right, just make sure that your face, your body type, the helmet, and also the color that you pick.
It looks good.
Everything's
Great.
good. All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You'll enjoy it. Here's your bag.
I don't know what in the world I just witnessed here.
That was quite the unveiling of my identity program. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that. Look at that.
It looks just like Matt.
Yeah, it's me.
It looks just like Matt. Look at that.
That's so fun.
Oh no.
Look, the buttons don't do anything,
No.
but it's a cool box to put it in.
That's a very cool. Oh
That's
man.
Very
Here,
cool.
let me see if I can get it
Special.
close up. Look at him. There's Matt.
Can you see me?
There he is in
There you
person.
go.
There's his program.
That's really cool. I'm glad I did this. Well, there you go. There I am.
Oh, you turned off.
Oh, well, I guess I'll have to reopen it. I'll have
Yeah.
to open it. I'm not going to open it right now. But that was quite the experience.
Yeah.
More than I was expecting, I think. That was pretty cool.
So I will say, so I did buy the disc, the energy disc
Oh, we
thing.
have to try
so
it
we
out.
need to go outside or something and like try and change out the chips. What are they? Identity
I
chips?
can put my chip
Yeah.
into his disc.
Yeah.
And it'll
Turn
have,
red, I
like,
guess.
my voice.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So
So
we're gonna play with our things. We're gonna see what happens here.
Yeah.
But this is literally incredible. I'm gonna have to come back and do this. This is amazing. But let us know if you guys want to see this on a live stream or something.
Yeah.
Please be sure to let us know. Comment in the comments. It is a little bit of a price, but I think it may be worth it. We'll discuss it more here soon though. So there you go. All right, so we've maintained a secure area to play with our toys.
let's see. I gotta figure out how to open the box without destroying it.
The box is great.
It is.
I feel like
really cool.
something pops open, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, okay, so that pops open.
I need to.
It's like an action figure. Like you get it and it has like all the cardboard backing on it.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
put this
Keep
thing
that
so I
there.
don't lose it. Oh, this comes up. Okay.
Okay.
So it slides right out. Oh, the whole thing comes up. Oh, I need to.
It's a cool box though. Like
careful.
it's a cool display.
Yeah.
Here, let's
There
take
we
your
go.
program.
It's my program. Okay.
Did it talk? Oh no. Wait,
Let me see. Where's the speaker on it?
This is.
See you on the grid.
Okay, hold on. So the speaker's right there.
Initiate life cycle run.
It's like this right here.
Greetings, user.
Oh, there's me. Oh, that's so cool. This is really cool.
Here, can I touch it?
Yeah.
The quality just feels like a very simple action figure. I don't think
But it's
like
solid.
it's solid. I don't think it's anything special.
Yeah.
I think the majority of this is the experience. I
Yeah.
think kind of like the lightsaber building experience. You have a really cool experience to go with this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's worth $90 for the average guest.
I'll say we originally had this booked for the first day, the day that Tron opened. They canceled it because it wasn't ready yet, and as I guess a payment or a apology for canceling it, they gave us each $90 gift cards. So I did not pay for this. This was essentially given to me by I paid like $5.
Yeah,
I
$5
don't
for
know if I would
tax.
have paid if it wasn't, even though I did have a reservation on the first day.
So yeah,
So
I
would've
spent
paid
all
for
my money, all my gift card
Yeah.
on other merchandise, useless junk.
That's really cool. Face moves
Yeah, the
around
face-
when
Here, so when it talks, here, talk it. Oh no. Here's my analysis here. I'm gonna flip this. We're gonna have some action here. This is not for your average guest. If you're gonna be spending this much money on this action figure, I don't think this is just for your average guest. However, if you are like me, who likes to waste money on fun things like this is incredible. I think this is just such a fun activity. I enjoy it. I recommend it for anyone who would like to spend this kind of money, but it's fun. I think it's just fun. So whether it's worth it, I think $90 is a lot of money, but the experience seems to be the fun part here. So there you go. So as we did say, every single figure you make has an identity chip.
Yeah,
so there's your chip.
It has like a little, we couldn't figure out how to get it out at first. It has like a little lip.
Oh,
So you just put your
okay.
fingernail on the bottom and you pull it right out.
So we also do, I have this disc, goofy disc. So we're gonna try and put the chip in the disc.
Let me see what it does.
It's in the inside, so.
There we go. So I'm
Put
gonna
the
put
chip
it
in
right
there.
here. I'm putting it upside down, I think. There we go. All right, now I power this on. Oh, look.
Oh, that's fun.
Assemble the team.
What?
Unidentified users detected.
Upon buying the disc, I had no idea it'd say sayings like this.
Yeah.
This may be one of the greatest things we've ever purchased.
You can also buy
Yeah.
chips like this for like the main characters of the movie. Like you can buy a Flynn chip.
Yeah.
And I assume if you put that in here, it will say like Flynn sayings.
Yeah.
So, and I could also put the Flynn chip in my action figure. And I think it'll take on his face
Maybe.
and his sayings.
Do you have your action figure with you? What happens if you turn it on without the
do
chip?
I have my
Well,
action figure? What do you think I did with it?
it might have run off,
Nothing.
so it doesn't do anything without
Unless,
the chip.
wait, did you turn it off? No. Yeah. it
So I
doesn't do
wonder what
anything
would
without the chip.
happen if I were to buy an action figure and put my chip in yours.
Yeah, I think you could.
I wonder if it could switch out.
I think it can.
I really don't know what to think at this point. I'm just completely stricken with shock.
That was fun.
Yeah,
That was a lot of fun.
I don't know if it's worth $90. I won't say that, but I will say this is giving me the good enjoyment. We're gonna have to come back and do this one of these days. And if
Yeah.
anything, this was a great start to our day here. It's kind of a gloomy day here today, but I think this kind of brought the brightness, the good enjoyment to the day, which is great. So there you go.
Over here on Main Street, we're seeing they have a new 100th anniversary balloon. I don't think it's like brand new, but it is sort of new. It's kind of hard to see.
I don't know how he's just not still shocked from that action figure.
I'm shooken with shock.
I'm still shocked. I don't know what to say this, but a balloon would be cool. Maybe we should get a balloon.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Add to the excitement here.
I feel like it's starting to sprinkle too, so we need to get out of the rain. There's Goo's phone. Also, the purple one, I think that's special for Easter. I don't know if they're gonna have it for a few more days or if today's the last day. Kind of hard to see blowing around, but you can see I think there's Thumper on it and some butterflies. It's a pretty neat balloon.
I feel like they could pull it off as a spring balloon.
Yeah, they probably can.
That's fun.
And making that identity program did build up quite an appetite, so we were able to snag a reservation over here at Tony's Town Square Restaurante. Goo, you can see, is up there trying to see if we can check in a little early. What do you think, Goo?
The smell of like garlic fills the air.
Wow.
It's very, I guess, like Italian.
Very authentic, I would say.
Yeah, and there's dogs everywhere too. I guess that's how Tony himself has a good friendship with dogs, which is great. There you go. Now, I will say Tony and I have not been good friends in the past. However, he always has a good way of welcoming me with his gold sign.
There you go.
So there you go. Very, very good enjoyment right there. But I think we'll definitely see if Tony is really the nice guy that I anticipate him to be. I think Tony's has always gotten that reputation of being really bad. And I've said that before. So we're going to see how it is today. I think if anything, we'll get a good meal. We'll see what happens. Should be pretty good. Check this out. Over here on the little TV over here, Tony is even providing entertainment for you when you're waiting for your meal.
And
so
it's free.
Yeah, free entertainment. Lady and the Tramp. That's said to be his favorite movie because he stars in it. He's like the star, which is great. That being said, we are checked in. We should be seated momentarily. This should be pretty good. I think we did pick a good time to come too. So if you look at the weather here, it'll focus. It looks like we actually chose a good time to come because it looks like we do have some storms in the forecast. I don't know. I feel like fireworks could potentially be canceled tonight,
maybe.
or delayed. So
We'll see.
we'll see. And also Tony actually has a 100th anniversary new press penny here.
Oh, wow.
So as
There you go.
Lady and the Tramp eating his famous spaghetti, there you go.
Nice guy.
Nice guy.
Votre toast, je peux vous le rendre, Seigneur, Seigneur, car avec les soldats, oui, les toreros peuvent s'entendre, pour plaisir, ils ont les combats.
So this is actually kind of crazy because the last time we were actually here,
Yeah. Tony was sitting right behind me last time too. I
Tony
remember.
was watching over us, kind of
Yeah.
making sure we have a good meal here.
Yeah.
But we have indeed returned, so we're gonna see how this goes. Are you excited?
I am, yeah. I've been wanting to come back for a little while now, so. Oh, there's Tony himself.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice guy.
How are you doing?
Good. My name is Shay. I'll be taking care of you.
Alrighty.
Sounds
Any
good.
allergies?
Nope. And I think we also will have the bread to start off. Yep. Thank you. Now, I will say the menu looks almost identical than it was last time. I feel like last time we didn't have the physical menus. I feel like we had the QR code.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
But this is fun if it'll focus here. You have Lady and the Tramp on the menu too. So not only is Tony here, his dogs are here too. So there you go.
You also have some very authentic Italian beers, so
Yeah.
authentic I can't even pronounce them.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's kind of interesting. It's nice to see that they have something different here than they have at all the other restaurants. Looking at the menu here, I think it's pretty much exactly the same as it was last time we were here. I think last time we were here because it was a new menu. This time it's the same as last time it was. That being said, last time we were here, I think Goo got the orecchiette or something like that, some Italian, fancy Italian word that neither of us
I'm
can
not
say.
Italian. I don't know how to speak Italian.
That being said, he did hear somewhere. I think somebody said that it was actually better. Like maybe he got a bad dish or something.
Yeah.
So he's gonna try it again this time. I decided to go with the chicken parmesan, which sounds really good. So I'm excited. I think this might be a good meal. We'll see. I'm hopeful.
I think if you set your expectations for Tony, it can be a good place.
Yeah.
It's more like the Olive Garden, so
Yeah.
if you kind of have that Olive Garden expectations, even though the prices are higher.
It's in a theme park,
Yeah.
so it is what
You're
it is.
on Main Street.
Yeah.
Good enjoyment, so hopefully we'll have it.
And here's our first course straight from Tony. This is actually Tony's garlic bread.
And this is great. This is like Jenga.
Yeah,
They
it's
can,
like a tower of
try
garlic
and take
bread.
this. Oh, I guess I lost
Knocking
already.
it over, yeah.
There you go. I will say last time the favorite thing I did enjoy during this meal was this bread.
Yeah.
So we'll see if the expectations are built here.
I thought it was very oily last time, and it doesn't look as bad this
So
time.
are you supposed to pour this?
I'd say let's dip.
Okay, let's dip.
I think we're better dipping.
There we go.
There you go.
I'm gonna try it. It's garlic bread. It's garlic bread. You have your sauce. This is enjoyable. I feel like it's what you want. It's what you're expecting. You really can't get this wrong. So there you go.
I will say I think the bread is better than I remember it being last time. That being said, it's still not like anything super extraordinary. It's somewhat enjoyable. I think if I were to come back by myself, I would probably get something more authentic, like the cheese sticks maybe.
Do they really have cheese sticks?
It's fried mozzarella. I mean, what do you think of this?
Well, I think Matt just likes cheese sticks. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not bad.
I like it.
It's not incredible.
Yeah.
There you go.
Although we did not get the mozzarella cheese sticks, Matt got the most authentic second thing. That being this Italian beer thing you can't even pronounce.
Peroni Nastro Azzurro Ero Pale Lager.
What?
I'm not going to try to say that again.
Okay,
but it's good.
Okay.
I enjoy it.
There you go.
It's nice.
And then I also went with the authentic beverage known as root beer. Mm-hmm. I know that one, I probably pronounced that wrong too. I don't even know. But
I got the best beverage in the world, the Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. There you go. Even Tony's excited about that one. That's great.
Yeah.
Now, I'll say most people are probably all wondering in their mind, Goo, why would you go back to Tony's Town Square Restaurante? And
We're
I will
asking
say,
ourselves the same question.
I am too, but I think the one reason I did come here was so we can bring Matt Jr. to show him all the authentic Italian food that you can find at Magic Kingdom.
We asked for a booster seat, and they said unfortunately they were out.
Yeah, so he's just sitting in his little arcade machine waiting for his entree. So now we'll say Tony is much of an artist. He fills his walls with all his art and all his art of his dogs and all kinds of animals, which I think, if anything, adds to the atmosphere, it adds to the food, it adds to expectations. So I think that's the main reason. I think the main reason some people are disappointed with this restaurant is because the walls, they exceed the expectations. They get you in the right mood. So
I've never been to Italy, but I think this is the closest I've felt to being in Italy.
The checkered flooring.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what you'd see in Italy, which is great.
Probably.
Well, here it is. And I will say, if anything, the bowl has definitely changed. There's Matt's chicken parmesan.
Looks good. I'm excited.
It actually does look like a decent chicken parmesan. We'll see how things work. That being said, expectations are set. I think we're going to take our first bites. Hopefully, Tony right there does not disappoint.
Yeah.
You want to try it out?
Let's see. We'll try some of the pasta first with some of Tony's famous marinara sauce.
Oh, that's fun, yeah.
I think after tasting that, I'm going to put Tony up alongside with one of the other most famous chefs in the world, Monsieur Boyardee. But it's not, it's what you would expect. It has a little bit of a spice to it, which I would like. The pasta itself isn't bad. It's nice. The chicken is actually really nice. The breading on it is good. It has a nice crust to it. Nice flavor. And the chicken itself is cooked nicely. So no complaints about the chicken. No complaints really about the pasta. The sauce isn't bad. It's just, it's all right. It's very okay. Overall, not a bad dish though for what you're getting.
That being said, my pasta is not bad. It's kind of a fun pasta. The flavor is pretty much what it was last time, but I feel like if anything, this is a little bit better than what I had last time. I don't think it was that big of a difference, but I feel like if anything, this is an acceptable dish. Well, there we go. I think that concludes our entrees, and I don't think we're going to get dessert here tonight either. But I will say there's one conclusion to be made here. This is undoubtedly the most authentic Italian in all of Magic Kingdom.
I'd say so.
Which I think is an honor.
Yeah.
There's only one other place that serves Italian food in Magic Kingdom, if I'm not wrong, and that is Pinocchio's. Mm-hmm. I think this is more authentic, so there you go. That being said, everything was just a simple meal, pretty much what you'd expect, and I will say this is indeed upholding the standards of being your Olive Garden Disney World. We'll talk more outside. We're going to do the business, take care of the check, and we'll see you there.
Well, now that we got out of the Tony's, we are fighting the crowds here that are leaving for fireworks so we can get back into the park to make some unnecessary purchases for Goo here.
What?
That's right, while the rest of the park tries to do the sensible thing and go home, Goo has to go buy more useless junk. What do you have to say for yourself, Goo?
The whole thing of this video was you buying an $80 action figure.
Well, that was free. You just have to admit it, Goo. You have a problem with useless junk.
No, I don't.
You do.
That being said, I will say Tony's wasn't that bad.
It wasn't terrible. It was what it was.
I think there's a place for it. It's just really, really simple, average Italian food.
Yeah.
And if you think of that, there may be a place for it. But that being said, Tony is indeed a nice guy.
Nice guy,
and
indeed.
We had a fun time here tonight, so
there you go.
What could you want?
All right, Goo has found his junk. What are you getting?
I'm strangely intrigued. So I'm curious, so here's one of the identity chips.
Yeah, so that's basically what was inside of my identity program thing.
Yeah.
But it's for Flynn, like Sam Flynn, the character from the movie instead of me.
So I'm curious, like, does it have sayings it says?
Does it make a face, like if I put it in my...
If anything, the main reason I want this is so my disc will light up blue.
Yeah.
So I feel like for what it is, it's $15. We'll have to see, this should be pretty good.
Well, it's starting to rain out here a little bit, but Goo got his identity thing, his identity chip.
Yeah.
You gonna try it out? Yeah.
So if I can take it off.
Oh, there you go. You can throw it too.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Wow, okay. So I will say, this will be interesting to see what happens with this. I have no idea. So we're gonna see, here's my disc. We're gonna put it in.
Turn it on. Wait for it to
There you go.
boot up. All right, push the button, see. It said something, didn't it?
Yeah, it says things from the movie.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
There you go.
That's fun. I think that's a really fun thing to have. I don't know. If anything, I just like the blue, so I'm gonna put it on my backpack. There you go.
It looks very similar to how it looked without the chip.
All right, probably not the best place for sound, but we're gonna try and do this anyway. We got the identity chip, the blue one, and we're gonna put it in the matte action figure.
Is it in here?
Yep, it's in there, so just take it out.
This is mine.
That's yours.
This is my chip.
Want me to take it?
Sure.
I'll take care of it.
This is Sam Flynn's chip.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna put Sam Flynn's chip in the action figure and see if we get like his face or his sayings. Oh, it's still me.
Oh.
But it says Sam Flynn things.
So it's still you.
I thought it was gonna be like it would change to his face.
Yeah.
But apparently it stays my face, it just says different sayings.
Yeah, so basically putting in a different chip will change your color and your sayings. It will not change the likeness of the action figure.
Yeah.
So you still see Matt there, which is kind of fun. But I will say that the idea of this is kind of fun. I don't think this is a terrible thing. I think it's fun to see the disc where the disc talks as well. So that's great. I didn't even know the disc like said saying. So I think that's kind of a pleasant surprise here, which is great. And I will say the disc itself looks pretty great at night. I think it's a good thing to have. You can see Sam Flynn's talking to us, which is great. So there you go. And there is your look at Matt at night too. So
there you go.
I will say even the action figures, everything looks great at night. So I think if anything, the ride, the disc, the action figure, all of it looks great at night. So I think that's the great thing about this.
And it does sound like it's starting to rain out here. I don't know if it's gonna get any worse. So we'll probably head towards the front of the park. Kind of head out of here.
I will say the ride operates during the rain too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
If you are wanting to ride Tron and it rains, do not fret. Everything works out good. So there you go. Well, with that being said, I think that finally concludes our adventurous night tonight.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna leave there so we don't get any rain, get all soggy. But that being said, thank you guys so much for coming along. I think that was a really great experience. I am overwhelmed with jealousy towards Matt. But luckily I got my little identity chip. That's pretty cool, right?
That's all you need. Now you have an identity chip. So
it's not my own though.
Well, close enough.
Yeah. But that being said, thank you guys so much for coming along. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. As usual, I'm Goo.
I'm Matt.
Tony's at his town square.
Yeah.
And you're you.
Matt Jr.'s right here.
Oh yeah, and Sam Flynn.
Yeah.
Is my bag. And you're you. And we all wish a Goo to each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you guys later. And yeah, should be great.